Okay, so now we are in week 2, assignment 2 of the same course, and in this again we have 10 questions. So let's see all the questions one by one. So question number 1 is, it's again simple one. Which of the following is not a C variable? So we all know the rules of C variables, that is the special symbols are not allowed. Okay, and other all are correct. So the wrong one is the third option. Now let's look at the second question. Second question says a function. What is a function? So we have three options, and if you look at all the three answers, all of them are correct. So we are choosing the fourth option because a function is actually a block of statement to perform some specific task. It's correct. It is also a fundamental modular unit to perform some task, and it also has a name and can be used multiple times. So if you look carefully, all the three statements are correct regarding the definition of function. So we have chosen the fourth answer, that is all of the above options are true. Okay, now let's go to the third question. The third question says the execution of any C program is, the answer is sequential. It is neither parallel nor multi-threading. Okay, so the answer will be option A. Now let's look at the fourth question. The fourth question says syntax error occurs when, and the answer is option A, because syntax error actually occurs when the rules of grammar of the following of the programming language is violated. Means when you are violating the rules of grammar of any language, we can say that there will be a kind of syntax error. Okay, whereas other three options are really not correct, it's wrong, because the statements in the program have no meaning. It's not, if a statement has no meaning, then also we cannot say there is syntax error. Okay, similarly the program gives wrong or undesired output. In that case also we cannot say there is syntax error. Okay, and some illegal operations are performed, divide by zero like. Okay, so in these three cases there is no meaning of any kind of syntax error, because syntax error actually means the first option, that is the rules of grammar should not be violated. If it is violated, then will say that there is a syntax error. Okay, now let's go to the next question. The next question is quite interesting. It says if integer needs 2 bytes of storage, the minimum value of signed integer in C would be. So for this the answer is minus 32768. Why is it like this? Let's try to understand. Because if you look at the question says signed integer. So signed integer means it will be having the numbers in the positive section also as well as negative section also. Okay, so means if you take 2 bytes, which is equivalent to saying 16 bits, in that case the total number of the total number of digits or total number of numbers allowed will be 65536. Okay, 65536. So if you divide this by 2, because half part will be taken by all the positive numbers and half part will be taken by the negative numbers. Means if I just draw a number line, that will better make you understand. That is, total we have 65536 numbers to be kept on this number line. Okay, so how we can keep it? Because I have to adjust both positive and negative numbers. So in the center I will be having 0. So from 0 to, if you divide it by 2, it will become 32768. If you divide by 2, it becomes 32768. Okay, so if you want to adjust the numbers, it will be from 0 to 32767 on the positive side, and if you want to adjust 32768 numbers in the negative section, so it will be from -1 to -32768. Okay, so therefore the minimum value will be -32768. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. So that's why the option D will be correct. Now let's look at the question number 6. Now if you look at question number 6, the question number 6 says that what will be the output of the program given below. So if you look at the program, in this program there is a compilation error. That's why I have taken the answer D as the correct answer. Why is it like that? Because if you look at the first line, it is written here a equal to 9. Okay, so definition part is done here, means defining a variable is done here, but before defining a variable it is important that you should declare it. Okay, so declaration is missing here, means if I would have written here int x, that means I have done the declaration, not int x, int a, that means I have done the declaration that a is of type integer. Then if I would have done a equal to 9, it would have been correct. Okay, so this as this declaration part is missing here, that's why we are getting the compilation error here. Okay, so option D will be correct. Okay, now let's see question number 7. Now in question number 7 it is saying what is the output. So let's see. In this we have a special line, that is a preprocessor directive here. So we all know that preprocessor directives are executed before the main function. Okay, so we'll see in the main function where we have this fun of x. So we can see it's here. So what will happen? This fun of x will be replaced by this expression. So when we are going to replace, we'll see if there is any value there. Okay, so we can see there is a value 2 here. So this fun of t will be completely replaced by 2 cross 2. Okay, so this 2 cross 2 is going to be 4. So what will happen is that the fun of 2 will be completely replaced by the value 4 here, and then the main function will get executed. Okay, now when we are reaching in main function, we see here a variable I is declared as a float type. Okay, and then we are writing here I is equal to, we are trying to solve an expression that is 64.0, that is a float value, divided by 4. So when we will be trying to solve this, we will get 16 point something. Okay, and then if you look at the next line, that is a printf statement, it says percentile dot 2f. So dot 2f means after decimal it should have 2 digits. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll try to get the 2 digits after the decimal for the variable I. So if you look at variable I is now pointing to the value 16 point. And if you look carefully, the 4 is completely dividing 16. So after decimal we can only have zeros. So as here there is a demand of 2 digits after decimal, so we'll put here 2 zeros. So this 16.00 will be printed, and that's why we are choosing the option D as the correct answer. Okay, now let's try to see at the next question. The next question is again a simple one. So it says the following C program swaps the value of two numbers without using any third integer variable. Okay, and this is a quite interesting concept, and I'm sure you all be able to solve it in a very easy way. So how we can do it? So here first of all we can see in the main function we have two variables, a equal to 2 and b equal to 3, which we are printing here, and we are waiting for some expression which will be helping us to swap the values of a and b respectively without taking any third variable. Okay, now if you look at all the expressions, all the options present here, if you execute the third option, I'm sure you will be able to find out that this simple expression is able to uh, swap the value of a and b. Okay, and just give a try. I'm sure you will be able to get it. And after that, when you try to print here the value of a and b, that will be completely reverse. Means here if you print in the first case, we'll get 2 and 3 as the answer, whereas in the case of second printf, we'll be getting the value of a as 3 and the value of b will be getting as 2. Okay, so just try to execute this expression which I have taken here, that is option number C, and you will observe that we are getting the output. Okay, the next question is question number 9. Again in the question number 9 we are told to do the same thing, that is find the output. Okay, now let's see what is happening here. Now as we don't have any pre-processed directive, so we'll directly go to the main function and we'll try to execute it. So here we can see, first of all, variable x is assigned a value as 1, variable y is also assigned a value as 3, and then we are taking the third variable, that is t is equal to x, thereby that as the value of x is 1, therefore the value of t will also be becoming 1. Okay, now after that what it is done here, the variable expression x is equal to y is getting executed. So when we are trying to execute x is equal to y, means the value of y will now be going to x. Therefore, currently the value of x is going to be 3. Okay. After that, what we are doing, we are trying to write y is equal to t. So when we are writing y is equal to t, and we know that the value of t is 1, therefore the value of y will be updated with 1, which is now is equal to 1. And then we are trying to print the values of x and y. So here when we are printing the value of x, we are getting as 3, and value of y we are getting as 1. So if you look carefully at this concept, it is again the similar concept which we studied in question number 8, which was swapping two values. So here we are swapping the two values with the help of a third variable which is taken here as t. Therefore, we'll have the answer as option B here, that is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. The next question and the last question is, when executed, the following code will print. So let's see what this code will be printing. Already I have find out the answer is coming as 18. Let's see how we are getting this answer. So here in the main function we have a statement like int sum is equal to 3 plus 6 by 2 plus 6 into 2. So if you remember the operators and its precedence and associativity, we will be working for that question, or you can say we'll be working on that concept. Okay, so you can observe here we have plus operator, divide operator, again we have plus operator, and we have multiplication operator. And if you remember the operator precedence, the division and multiplication have same precedence. So if two operators have same precedence, then we'll go and look for the associativity rule. And the associativity rule says that for division and multiplication, it is from left to right. So left to right means we'll go from this way. So first of all, 6 will be divided by 2. This will happen first, and then 6 will be multiplied here by 2. So if I just write the expression here and then try to do in front of you, I'm sure you will understand. So first of all, we'll perform these two operations. So when we are dividing 6 by 2, we are getting 3. Okay, and then I'm putting here plus, and this is already taken as it is. And here we are multiplying 6 into 2, which is equivalent to writing here 12. Okay. Next, we have plus operators, and as it is the same operator, so we will again look for the operator precedence. So keep in mind, guys, when we have two operators and the precedence is same, we'll always go and look for the associativity rule, so that we can decide whether this will be executed first or this will be executed first. Okay, so if you look at the plus operator, the associativity of the plus operator is again from left to right, means we'll go in this direction. So first of all, this will be executed first. So For this the answer is 6, and then it will be again added with the 12. So for that we are going to get the answer as 18. So I hope you have understood how we are getting the answer as 18. And guys, let me tell you, this is a very simple expression for understanding the operator precedence and associativity. I'm sure you will be getting more questions in future. So let's just keep in mind the precedence rule and associativity rule so that you can solve similar questions. Thank you everyone.